And two major problems. Mobile County seizing dozens of dogs, cats, kittens, and birds. They say were living in deplorable conditions at a home in Theodore.
Now, the cats and dogs were taken to the Mobile County Animal Shelter. That's where Fox 10 News reporter Russell Colburn is standing by live tonight. Russell, the actual animal seizure is just part of this problem there, right?
That's right, Bob and Lenise. Here's the breakdown. There's 22 dogs, 5 cats, and 10 kittens spending their first night here in the shelter. Now, one would hope they're adopted immediately, especially since I'm told the shelter has reached its capacity.
It's inhumane. It's just disgusting. It's pitiful.
Empty kennels, carriers, and cages at this home on Bream Drive in Theodore. Authorities removed nearly 50 animals from the residence.
They weren't cleaning up after the animals. There were a lot of feces on the floor. The sheriff deputy on scene, he described the smell was very overpowering. The only thing that he described as smelling worse was a dead body. That's how bad it was today.
The county calls it animal cruelty by negligence. Authorities say the animals weren't receiving proper care. A local woman who didn't want to be identified shed some light on what it looks like behind these walls.
From what I was told, there's dead animals in there. There's just filth in there. They had to remove their carpet because it was so disgusting. Rash everywhere, dogs running everywhere. Basically nastiness. It's just gross.
A spokesperson with Mobile County says they had been dealing with these people since September. The residents who live here full time had 5 months to improve the conditions for the animals. The county says they didn't, and the animals were seized. No arrests have been made, but details on the investigation were turned over to the district attorney's office.
They were very upset that we had to confiscate the animals today. Which is understandable. Nobody wants to see their animals taken away, but we had to do what was best for the animals in this case.
And that's where you come in. Help give this story a happy ending, as these furry friends now need a new home. And just tonight, a woman by the name of Tanya Allen called me, claiming she lives in that Theodore home. She says her animals are well fed and healthy, and she would never mistreat them. We'll be following up with that family tomorrow. Live at the Mobile County Animal Shelter, Russell Colburn, Fox 10 News.
We were working toward our goal of having a facility, and we didn't have the perfect conditions, but we kept them healthy, and we kept them active, and we kept them fed, and that was our goal, is to go further.
Well, that was the owner of an animal rescue group called The Shack, what they had to say after dozens of animals were seized from the facility. You might remember the 53 dogs and 10 cats were confiscated from The Shack last August. Now, officers tell Fox News the animals were living in poor conditions. The courts have released the animals for adoption. If you're interested, contact the Animal Rescue Foundation at 251-478-9743. We've got an update tonight on a story we first told you about over the weekend. This involves 2 stolen hot dog